Welcome to another episode of Kairos Connect. I am super honored to be joined today with Dr. Therese House and remind people where you are and what there is to do in your great area.
So we are in Hudsonville, Michigan, which is more of like small town surrounded by bigger cities. So we're about 25 minutes from Holland. So lakeshore, beaches, all of Michigan. So anybody who says you have to go to the ocean to get good water, you obviously have not seen Lake Michigan before.
Yeah.
And then we're also about 25 minutes from the second largest city in Michigan. So from Grand Rapids. So you kind of get the both worlds, like the best of both worlds, tucked in, like living more small town, but still have, or I should say office in small town, but still have beach, lakeshore, still have downtown, nightlife, good restaurants. So it's got a little bit of everything.
Oh, how ideal.
Yes, I love it. I cannot imagine living anywhere else.
I love it when you feel that way about the place you live. Like it's like, no, this is the best. This is home. I'm not going anywhere.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
That is awesome. So let's talk about the position because this is why we're here. We
Yep.
want to talk about this position that you have available. And this is an amazing opportunity for someone who is looking to join a practice. So let's
Yes.
start out with what that person coming in would be doing in your practice.
So we are looking for someone who's going to really do a combination of helping with new patients,
Okay.
but also adjusting and marketing. So they're going to do a little bit of a lot. So if there's someone who like feels like they get like the ADD, I can't do one thing all day, this would definitely be for them.
Yeah,
Because they'll be
the
going right
variety.
into, yes, exactly. And then that keeps you, more feeling like you're on your toes all day.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so they'll be doing part of our new patients. So our day one, day two. So new patients and reports, helping with exams. They'll be trained with x-rays and we do the subluxation station CLA stuff. So they'll be trained in all of that too. On top of that, they'll also be assisting in some adjusting. So they'll be more of a secondary or tertiary adjuster in our office just because we are more medium to high volume office.
Yes.
And then they will also help with some marketing things. And that can be everything from dinner with the doc to our better results faster workshop to our other health topic workshops to even doing lunch and learns. So they'll be trained in a variety of things. So it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. This sets somebody up to just, go gangbusters, right? Like I think the best part about this is it's like somebody is stepping in to an already established practice that you guys run like a smooth machine. So it's ideal, really.
Well, especially if it's someone who wants to learn all those things, learn systems, learn procedures, learn scripts in an office that has shown that they work and being able to see how that can run smoothly and effectively and still want to be in an office that is going to continue to grow. Because that's why we're bringing on a third chiropractor is because we do have a goal of continuing to grow so we can continue to serve more individuals in our communities and more families.
Yes. And more families. So on that topic, I know that we had discussed the pictures behind you, which I love.
Yes.
So let's talk about the type of practice you have and any techniques that the doctor applying for this position either needs to already know or be interested to be trained in.
Yes. So we really are a family wellness practice. So yes, most people typically come in because of something going on, some health condition, some issue, but then the vast majority are staying on really because they're coming from initially a pain perspective to then realizing that chiropractic care is an integral part of their health care and it just helps to keep them healthy, not just now, but for a lifetime. So we really are looking for someone who is interested in family wellness care, who wants to learn how to communicate that with individuals and be able to do that in an effective way. And now, when it comes to adjusting, we don't have like we only do this technique. And it's
Mhm.
just because there's no one size fits all for everyone. So we are looking for someone who can be versatile. We do like diversified, full spine. We do drops, Thompson. We throw some activator in there. I'm Webster certified, so we do see pregnant individuals. I am looking for someone who, even if they're not Webster certified yet, they are interested in becoming Webster certified.
Great.
Also, we do some cranial work, palate work, so someone who's interested in learning those things too. And obviously, we adjust and we see kids. So someone who's going to be really comfortable with kids, loves kids, and wants to learn more about either adjusting peds or comes with that experience.
Oh, it's great. And I know from our interactions that this individual also has to be, well, you guys are like more medium to high volume. So they have
Yes.
to have the vibrancy and the energy
Oh, yes.
while still connecting with the patient, because that's, you know, the relationship that you're building. So any other qualities that you think is just essential for a doctor applying for this position to have?
Well, you already hit on some of them. I mean, someone who can be really personable, who wants to get to know the families that are coming in, someone who is going to be more high energy, positive attitude. I mean, those are even some of our office values,
Yeah.
is that they have to have that positive attitude. Someone who is willing to learn and who is trainable, because we do a couple different systems in our office. We do our day one, day two through close for chiros or C for C. And
Yeah.
we also do some of our day-to-day procedures through the remarkable practice. So someone who wants and is interested in learning procedures, scripts, and wants to be trained is going to be super important for us, just so that they can seamlessly fit into the office.
That smooth transition. So when we're thinking about who is best to apply for this position,
Mhm.
um, what level of experience do you want? Is it somebody maybe that's a very new grad? Maybe they haven't worked in another practice yet. Somebody that's maybe worked a couple years in the practice, or somebody who has the experience.
I would really say, I mean, we'd be open to any of those as
Okay.
long as they are interested in learning some new things. So if it's someone who has been in practice for 20 years, they're happy with, seeing 20 some people a day, this is not for them. This would be more for the individual who really wants to be able to learn how to get a good flow in practice,
Yep.
who wants to learn new systems and procedures, and who wants to do that in an office that has seen that be successful and still be open to growth. So I would almost say maybe someone who is a newer grad into being a few years into practice would probably honestly be more of our ideal.
Uh-huh.
But regardless of that, they definitely need to not only have a love for chiropractic care, but also want to communicate that with others and have more of a philosophical wellness mentality. If it's someone who only wants to see people like 6 times for pain care, once again, we are not for them. We
Right.
are really working on committing or having lifetime patients in our office.
That's awesome. I love that you said okay, these are not going to be a good fit and these are going to be a good fit. So, anything else you think somebody should know before they apply for this position that we haven't talked about already, but you think is like important?
I would just say overall, is just someone who is going to have, I want to say, open and a really good attitude about wanting to dive into a community, be a part of a community. We are not just with our practice members here in the office, but we see them out in public. We're at events on the weekend. We really become part of their family and they become part of ours.
Yeah.
So somebody who really wants to get those connections, but still be able to do that in a personal way that they can still have that professional barrier.
Yeah. So great. I'm so excited to see who ends up with you in your fantastic office. And yeah, we'll be following you.
Awesome. Thank you.